What is going on, guys? 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 40, believe it or not, of the TNA TW series. We're on our go home show towards Destination X, and we have a small show here. It's only 13 segments, but it's kind of getting all our big feuds working up and on our way to Destination X. We're booking this week's show from the Pavilion at the ARC in Davis, California, again in the Southwest region, capitalising on a wee bit of popularity we've got there. So without further ado, let's kick on with this quick show and let's see how things pay off before we get to Destination X. We start off, CM Punk comes down the ring, he takes the microphone and starts talking to the crowd before he eventually gets interrupted by Magnus. They have a big argument going back and forth on the microphone before agreeing to face each other later on in a singles match. CM Punk was good, it lifted the crowd, and an 86 B+ is a great start. And hopefully Magnus can learn from working with Punk. That match is already booked in. And about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Adam Cole has some momentum going into the pay-per-view after defeating Volador Jr. in 10:40 with the Florida Key, and that gets 69 C+. No worker improvements there, and the only negatives again are just holding back and inconsistency. The commercial then hypes up an upcoming event. It's Vita Scott just hyping up Destination X and the fact that she is going to defeat Beth Phoenix there, or so she thinks. That's a 56 C-. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Team 3D and the Hardys defeat Tommaso Ciampa, Hawkins and the Model Citizens in 11:27 when Billy Ray defeats Hawkins by pinfall with a standing release powerbomb. During the match we also had EC3 run in and attack Brian Myers, so Hawkins has been attacked by Ethan Carter III, knowing this match is going to, this feud is going to have a wee payoff match at the pay-per-view. That gets 60C. Harry Smith's off his game. Any work improvements? Jeff Rowe and Billy Ray improving their performance skills, so again, quite happy with that, and hopefully the 6,777 people here in the Pavilion are happy with that. DDP then calls the Wolves into his office and tells them that due to the recent actions, they'll win a match against Chris Hero and Bobby Roode as punishment. That gets 69 C+. That match is later on tonight, and then DDP's in the ring with Kurt Angle, and basically he's trying to make sure he can't hope to beat him as he holds all the power, but Kurt Angle just gets raging and just decides to hit DDP, leaving him knocked out, and I get a 76 B-. So continuing on this battle of the owners, I don't really have much else to do in this feud, but I need to keep both of them because they're both getting as high segments with their promo skills. EC3 is walking backstage when he stops, almost as if he feels someone is watching him. He looks around, doesn't see anyone, so continues walking. Second later, a shadowy figure emerges from hiding, having been there the whole time, and runs off. Is that a hint about the pay-per-view? Who knows, but a 47D there. And about the feature, great action and average heat. Chris Hero and Bobby Roode defeated the Wills in 15:53 when Hero defeated Eddie Edwards by pinfall while using the ropes for leverage. A solid 76 B- here. Everybody bar Eddie Edwards improved their performance skills. Bobby Roode's improved his rumble skills, so I'm quite happy with that. I was hoping somebody would have showed some intentions of a turn, but it's not happened, so it didn't pop up there in the road agent report, so that's cool. Matt Striker's in the ring with Magnus talking about his upcoming match. That's just a 55 C-. We're trying to get a very good rating with Magnus's promo, but that's disappointing. Then Bobby Lashley and Magnus are in the ring arguing. Bobby Lashley's had enough and attacks him since after his promo with Matt Striker, and Bobby Lashley eventually drives him through the table to make a point. The segment ends with Bobby Lashley standing over the fallen Magnus. Gives Bobby Lashley the momentum going into the pay-per-view match, a solid 79 B there to improve their storyline. We then have the rematch from last week. As I say, it was an absolutely phenomenal match they had last week, good chemistry, so I thought I'm going with it again. An 81B for a match that had good action and average heat. Austin Aries beats Kenny King in 17:23 by pinfall following botched interference to Chris Hero, so that continues their storyline. No worker improvements is disappointing. And we finish off and about the featured great action and great heat from the audience. CM Punk defeats Magnus when Magnus was disqualified when Bobby Roode ran in and attacked CM Punk. 77B is a solid match. The Roode to be Punk storyline advances, CM Punk's improving his performance skills, and I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view. And we finish it off, CM Punk celebrates his win, but Bobby Roode continues the attack. They got him disqualified, they got his opponent, who's he fighting just? I've already, Magnus, I'm trying to think he was fighting there. Magnus get disqualified. I'm all over the place here. And basically beats CM Punk down in the mat. So he's celebrating his DQ victory over Magnus, and Rood's had enough. He's going to continue his assault, and that got us a 79B. All the momentum's with Bobby Roode. CM Punk came across well there, and the show, actually, despite the fact that I was stumbling through my words there, that's the best show I've had yet with TNA, which is a 79B, and it's increased our popularity in 17 regions, so I'm delighted with that. Although it was probably because we used most of our main event talents rather than using the undercard and a lot of the divas as well, or knockouts I should say. So hopefully the fact that we're using most of these guys at the pay-per-view, we can get a good pay-per-view rating, and hopefully a lot of the guys get a good rating thanks to the fact that they'll be doing promos pre-match as well. What have we got here? A lot of retirees again. Jim Duggan's retiring. Bruno Sammartino's gave it up, so is Dusty Rhodes, the Merkman. Kevin Nash, Larry Zbyszko, Nick Bunkwinkle, Ken Shamrock, just to name a couple there. Johnny Kidd. WWE re-signed Christian. ICW has a feud between, it's just non-black performance there. Not bad. How did the fans see our show? Oh my god. TNA Impact Wrestling held Impact Wrestling last night at the CA the Pavilion and drew 6,777 fans. The feedback from the viewers has been excellent. It seems they really struck gold with the show, so I mean that shows how good a show we had there. Momentum's up to 76. Prestige is 68. Our size is cult. Again, Southeast is starting to, well, that's, a lot of them have been majorly helped with that show, so I might just keep doing that there. Still no trends. What I know is we are third in this rankings. Is that the overall sort of behind New Japan? And then just ahead of this company from Europe. Not bad, I'm happy with that, but the main thing is, what is our rating? 437, so same as last week, so hopefully that show gives us a good buy rate at Destination X, and then hopefully next week we can kick on. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this really awesome episode of Impact. I hope you didn't mind the fact that I butchered half my words there. And hopefully you'll join us for episode 41, where we'll go through Destination X and we'll also do the post pay-per-view creative meeting. So until then, guys, this is Twitter on Maxwell, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye bye.